The greatest innovations in history have not been mere products, but shifts in paradigm. The move from limited horsepower to the internal combustion engine, from landlines to mobile connectivity. Today, the most constraining paradigms are not physical, but conceptual: data caps, subscription tiers, proprietary walls, and planned obsolescence. A new high-tech company designed from the ground up with the core principles of no caps, no limits, and boundless access would not just sell a product, it would architect a new reality. This is how it would be possible. 1. The foundation, uncapped thinking at the structural level for this company. No limits is not a marketing slogan but a foundational engineering and business principle. This begins with its core architecture. Open source by default. The company's primary technologies would be built on open source frameworks. This eliminates the walled garden approach, allowing for global collaboration, peer review, and limitless iteration. Innovation is not confined to the company's payroll but is fueled by a worldwide community of developers, all contributing to a boundless ecosystem. Decentralized infrastructure. Instead of relying on massive, centralized data centers that create bottlenecks and control points, the company would leverage a decentralized model, akin to a blockchain or federated network. User devices themselves could become micronodes, sharing resources and ensuring the network becomes more robust and resilient with each new user. Access is not granted from a single source but is emergent from the collective. 2. The engine, a business model for boundless access. The traditional model of tiered services and capped usage is anathema to this vision. The company must decouple revenue from usage limits. The utility model with a twist. Instead of charging for data or features, the company could operate like a fundamental utility. This could be achieved through a flat, minimal subscription for infrastructure upkeep or through innovative models like proof of useful work, where users contribute computing power to the network in exchange for access, making the system self-sustaining. Data philanthropy and transparency. In a world of boundless data, privacy is paramount. The company would adopt a radical transparency model. User data would be fully encrypted, and any anonymized, aggregate data used for improving services would be a communal asset, not a proprietary one. The value is created by enabling progress, not by hoarding information. 3. The product, tools for a boundless future. The output of this company would be platforms and tools that are inherently limitless. Generative platforms, not static products. The company wouldn't just create a powerful app, it would create a generative platform. Imagine a global-scale computing platform where any developer, anywhere, can build and deploy applications without worrying about server capacity or bandwidth costs, because the decentralized infrastructure automatically scales. Democratized AI and computing power. Access to high-level computational resources like AI training would be a right, not a privilege. The company's decentralized network could pool resources to offer anyone from a student in a developing nation to a researcher in a lab the ability to run complex simulations or train sophisticated models, effectively removing the capital barrier to innovation. 4. The outcome, a boundless future. By operating on these parameters, the company ceases to be a mere vendor and becomes a catalyst. Accelerated problem solving. Grand challenges like climate modeling, medical research, and space exploration are limited by computing power and data silos. A boundless computing platform would allow these problems to be attacked in parallel by millions, dramatically accelerating discovery. True digital equity. Boundless access dismantles the digital divide. Education, economic opportunity, and creative expression are no longer gated by one's ability to pay for a premium tier of internet or software. In conclusion, a company built on these principles is not a fantasy, it is the next logical step in the evolution of technology. It requires a shift from a philosophy of scarcity and control to one of abundance and empowerment. By architecting itself around open source, decentralization, and revolutionary business models, such a company would not just predict the future, it would actively build a boundless one, uncapped by the limitations of the past.